Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here from the Rose Realty team with this week's Real Estate Vlog for North Texas. Today's topic, 4.5 ways to improve your investment property. Now, if you've listened to us over the last year or 18 months, we've mentioned to you that buying an investment property is a great way to help build wealth for you and your family. And you've probably taken advantage of that knowledge and purchased an investment property at this point. If you have, here's a couple ideas to help you improve that investment property. Number one, make it more energy efficient. Now, this has multiple benefits to both you, your potential renter or leasing, and a buyer in the future. If you're paying your energy bills, your electric, your heat, gas, those kinds of things, it drives down your energy bills, right? If you pass those bills over to the renter, then it's going to be their costs are going to be lower, and it's going to be more attractive to people to renting in the future. And lastly, when you decide to, if you decide or when you decide to to sell that property, it's going to be more attractive to potential buyers. You're going to get a better value and a higher price for your property if you have all of these energy improvements that you've made. Invest in long-term landscaping. Hey, look, one of the problems with landscaping that you have to change on a quarterly or semi-annual basis is the cost involved, right? Keep on having to put in new plants and annuals and perennials and all that kind of stuff. The best thing to do is put in long-term landscaping or hardscape, which requires less watering and less maintenance. Longer term landscaping like large shade trees and those types of things can add shade to the house, and then also drive down your cost of air conditioning and cooling in the summer. So it's kind of win-win. It also makes your property more attractive. Improve your home's health features. So install an air purifier, install a water filtration system, or putting in carbon monoxide filters. Monitors rather. The carbon monoxide monitors are very important for a safety point of view. They go along the same path as smoke detectors and fire alarms. But air purification systems and installing water filtration systems, again, makes your house healthier and more attractive to people, both renters and for future potential buyers. Also, hey, you wouldn't be the first person to say, hey, we're gonna sell our house and move into our rental. We always, Rose and I always joke about that. We'll move into the rental, which is a smaller property. Hey, but if that rental is now got these health features in them, it makes them more attractive for people, either yourself, family member, or potential renters to move into the property and rent it because it's a healthier environment. Make some high return on investment upgrades. So garage doors are expensive, but also they're good ROI because they get good curb appeal. A siding, some remodeling your kitchen, adding on a deck in the backyard, a potential patio. These high return on investment upgrades make it, again, the house more attractive, makes it more user friendly, more efficient, and then also, again, so you're able to maybe potentially increase the rent because you have a higher level of person who's going to rent your property, and then also, again, for the resale value, that if you decide to sell that investment property in the next year or two, that hey, you have a deck on the back, or you have a nice patio, or you put the veneer siding here or there or whatever, or low maintenance siding. Hey, that's all attractive. That all adds value to your house, and it's more attractive to both the renters and potential buyers. And then lastly, number 4.5, update out some outdated systems. Yeah, I know it's some of these things like HVAC and plumbing, electrical systems. They're a big chunk of change, right? A good high efficiency variable speed HVAC system can run you $10,000-$15,000, right? But it could drive down the cost, right? To heat and cool the house during the summer and the winter. Plus, also it breaks down fewer times, so you don't have to call in, a repair guy to fix it. And then at the same time, it makes it more attractive. Should you decide to sell the property, then it makes it more attractive to potential buyers to buy the investment property from you. So there's a 4.5 reasons or 4.5 upgrades or improvements you can make to your investment property. Next week is one of the next 2 weeks rather, is some of my favorite stuff of the year. It's predictions for the year, right? So next week we're going to talk about 5.5 predictions for 2021. These aren't necessarily real estate predictions; they're more predictions for the country and the state of the country and those kinds of things. The interesting stuff. We got agreement from a lot of different areas. So this is actually some pretty good stuff for next week. So 5.5 predictions for 2021. This is Steve DePoe for the Rose Realty team. I'm going to bounce.